All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Saturday night at the ballpark. We have a. Let me lower the volume. Oh, God. All right. So tonight we have another telecast. This one's going to be the 0-1 bracket, and the starting pitchers for today's game will be for the 1972 Boston Red Sox, L.Tiant. The last time Tiant went out, he went eight innings, gave up 6 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, gave up 3 runs, and they were all earned. His opponent for tonight will be the 2015 Chicago Cubs, and his opponent will be CHI J.Arrieta. J.Arrieta, last time out, also went 8 innings, gave up 6 hits. He was a little wild. He gave up 7 walks, 5 strikeouts, 4 runs, 4 of them earned. And both of these guys are facing elimination here tonight. We are in Wrigley Field here in Chicago. And ballpark coordinates for the left-handed batters is going to be ballpark 13s, right-handed batters 6. Diamond shots tonight for the lefties is going to be 8 and 14 for the righties. CHI J.Arrieta on the mound taking his warm-ups. We'll give you the lineups. But first, I want to wish everybody a happy and healthy New Year. Our country has not got off to a good start with all the chaos that was happening in New Orleans and possibly a terror attack in Las Vegas near the Trump hotel in Las Vegas. So we have dangerous situations happening again. As Americans, we shouldn't take things lightly. They are here to harm us. Whatever our political views are coming from Washington, and it's not a good sight. People have lost their lives in New Orleans, and this country is in dire straits right now. If you never been around the terrorist attack, I come from New York, so everybody knows about 9/11. When it strikes home, it raises the hair in the back of your neck. And as of today or this morning when I heard about it, it did the same thing. So my heart goes out to the people in New Orleans, and hopefully they can get over this. Actually, you never get over it. You know, you think about it all the time, and it's just a sad moment in this country. And they're here. If you don't think they're here, they are here, and they're here to harm us. And they deployed that yesterday, or last night, or this morning, whatever. Didn't hear about the crazy crap as I've been trying to stay away from the news on the holidays. Well, yeah, I saw you, World. I saw you on Steve's channel today, and you said the same thing. You got to pay attention to it, my man. You know, if you're an avid YouTuber, I don't watch regular TV either. I'm always on YouTube. I'm always watching things on YouTube. But if you stroll down, you'll see news, and you could punch in any news organization you want, local. If you're from Missouri and you want to watch news from New York, you can do that. Anywhere in the country, you could do that. You know, so yeah, it's tough. It's tough right now. You know, and we'll see what happens. You know, let's see how this pans out with the government and the investigations, and I see this guy wanted to be ISIS. What do you mean by that? Yeah, well, they are here. You know, you can't put your guard down. You go to stores, you got to be alert. You got to be visual. And you just got to stay focused when you leave the house, your family leaves the house, your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, no matter what it is, you just got to be visual on everything that goes on around you, you know, and you just got to watch and be aware of what's going on. All right, with that, hopefully day 2 of 2025 will be better. But tonight we have a game, and it's Saturday night at the ballpark. We got the 1972 Boston Red Sox against the 2015 Chicago Cubs. I'm sorry if my voice, I have a little bit of a cold. I didn't know if I was going to come on tonight, but I'm going to try to do the best I can under the circumstances. All right, for the 72 Red Sox and Eddie Casco's lineup, leading off and playing center field will be Tommy Harper. Batting second and playing shortstop will be Louis Aparicio. Batting third and playing left field will be Carl Yastrzemski. Batting fourth and playing right field will be Reggie Smith. Batting fifth at third base will be Rico Petrocelli. Batting sixth and catching will be Carlton Fisk. Batting seventh at first base will be Danny Cater. Batting eighth and playing second base, Don Griffin. And batting ninth will be L.Tiant. He'll be a one-card, weak righty. Defensively for the Chicago Cubs, we'll go left to right in the outfield. Coughlin will be in left, Dexter Flowers in center. Soler in right. From first to third, it'll be Rizzo, Russell, Bryant, and Castro at short. Montero behind the plate, and Jake Arrieta will be on the bump. All right, so Jake finishes his warm-ups and step into the plate. For the Red Sox will be right-hand hitter Tommy Harper. Tommy Harper in the year of 1972 batted .254. He had 14 homers and 49 RBIs. And I want to drop this a little bit because I don't know if this is going to show on the TV screen. Just give me a second. All right, let's just go through the first inning. First at bat with these plays. Harper went 1 for 5 in the last game. Again, we're at Wrigley Field in Chicago, and we're about to begin. Tommy Harper from the right side, waiting for Jake Arrieta's pitch. That'll count, subject to change. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be 6-8. From the right side, 6-8, and that's going to be a cold strike 3. Hold on a second. I'm also calculating the game in the computer so I can have it in my list. So that was a strikeout, and that's going to be a cold strikeout number 1 for Arrieta, and he is caught looking. All right, batting second and playing shortstop will be Louis Aparicio. He batted .257, 3 homers and 39 RBIs. He went 1 for 4 in the last game that Jake Arrieta pitched. And here comes the pitch from Arrieta. And that's going to drop in as a 6-9 from the right side. And that is another cold strike. And Aparicio goes down on strikes, and that's 2 in a row for Jake Arrieta. Batting third will be Carl Yastrzemski. He batted .264 the year of 1972. He had 12 homers and 68 RBIs. He went 0 for 4 in game 1. And here comes Arrieta's pitch. 2 outs. I gotta put a man on. Jump pot. Hold on a second. These tokens are just to let you know what's going on here on the telecast. Cubs are here. And the Red Sox are here. All right, so 2 down. And Yastrzemski steps to the batter's box from the left side. Batted .264, 12 homers, 68 RBIs. Arrieta's pitch And that's going to be a 3. Shit, hold on a second. Problem is, I got to remember to put it into the computer. Aparicio 6-9. And here comes Carl. And his roll was a 3-9. 3-9 from the right side. From the right side, 3-9 is lifted to left field. And Conklin has a beat on it, and he's going to make the catch. And that'll do it for the Boston Red Sox. Here in the top of the first inning, we're just underway here at Wrigley Field. It's a 72 Red Sox, nothing. 2015 Chicago Cubs coming to bat. SADV taking his warm-up pitches. And we'll give you the Chicago Cubs lineup. What am I doing? All right, for the Chicago Cubs, leading off, and Joe Maddon's lineup will look like this. Dexter Flowers will lead it off, playing center field. Batting second, playing first base, will be Anthony Rizzo. Batting third and playing third base will be Chris Bryant. Batting fourth, the catcher will be Manuel Montero. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, Sterling Castro. George Soler will be batting sixth in right field. Chris Coughlin will bat seventh in left field. Allison Russell will bat eighth at second base, and the pitcher will be CHI J.Arrieta. He'll be batting ninth. Dexter Flowers stands in. He is a switch hitter, so he'll bat from the left side. And Flowers batted .250, 17 homers, 46 RBIs. He went 0 for 4 in the first game. Here comes the pitch by Luis. It's going to be a 4-8. 4-8 from the left side, and that's going to be ball 4. So Dexter Flowers works out a walk, and the Chicago Cubs got a base runner. And nobody out, the base runner's on. They're going to be holding him on a 17. That's 17. 17, you have to... 17, 5 and a 6, no backslash. So let's see what the calculations are. L.Tiant's a nothing. Fisk's a -3, plus the hold is 2, so that's a -5. It's a 1 to 12. Let's see if he can get the jump. And here we go. Jump roll. That's 11, and that's a 5, so he gets the jump. And now he has to go, so he said a 12, right? Joe Holland. Hey, Mike. Hi. Hi, Joe. How are you? I got a bad head cold right now. So I feel a little better. I had some tea. Now I'm drinking cappuccino. Next is going to be a scotch when I go to bed, and put the covers on me and sweat the hell thing out of me. Rizzo at the plate. Well, first of all, we got to roll a 1 to 12, and it's an 8. And he's going to steal the base. So stolen base for Dexter Flower. So Anthony Rizzo batting from the left side, and that's a floor drop. Yeah. All right. We're gonna start with the floor drops. All And I'm going to ditch the computer because I can't do two things at once. It just takes too much time. All right, so Rizzo with a runner on second base, infield back, of course. I'm going to drop it. This way I'm not looking at it. Rizzo batted .278, 31 homers, and 101 RBIs. So he's going to swing away here from S.TBP. And he delivers his pitch, and it's going to be a 4-deuce. Shit. All right, 4-deuce. 4-deuce from the left side, and that's going to be another walk. So Arrieta is just building himself up for a disaster. Pair of walks to start the game. Don't know if he was pitching around Anthony Rizzo with those 31 homers and 101 RBIs, but it was an open base, and I'm assuming that he did. Chris Bryant's going to step in. He's a right-handed batter. And let me see, Dexter is a 15, a 12, 8, and a 3, so they're not going to hold him. So Bryant steps to the plate. He'll bat from the right side, 375 hitter, 24 homers, 99 RBIs. He went 1 for 3 in the last game. Maybe. Maybe will. All right, here comes the pitch by Tiant. And that's going to be a 6-12 from the right side. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Fly ball to right field. And getting under it is Smith. So let's see, Flowers is a 15. And the ball was hit to right field, so he's going to be a 17. Minus the 4 is going to be a 13. So here we go. We're going to see if Dexter Flowers is going to move up to third base here. So 1 to 13, he moves up. 14 to 19, he holds. 20, he gets thrown out. And here comes the throw. And it's an 18, so he's going to hold the base right there. And a great throw by Reggie Smith on a -4. So that's 1 away now. One down, and here comes Miguel Montero. Miguel is a left-handed batter. He batted .248, 15 homers, 53 RBIs. And here comes Tiant's pitch to Manuel Montero. And he drops a 3-5 on him from the right side. And what you know, it's another walk. So the Cubs have, CHI J.Arrieta has loaded the bases with walks. And the pitching coach is coming out. And he's going to have a little word with CHI J.Arrieta. So that takes care of that. And the next battle is going to be Sterling Castro. Castro batted .265, 11 homers, 69 RBIs. I don't know if you can see that, what they did in the last game. He went 0 for 4. Conversations over on the bump. Arrieta from the stretch got his instructions. And hit, S.TBP got his instructions. And here comes the pitch to Castro from Tiant. It's going to be a 3-8. 3-8 from the right side, and that's going to be a base hit into left field, straight up. 1 run is going to score. Rizzo is a 13, -3 from Yaz. He's going to hold it up. And we got the bases loaded. So Castro delivers a solid base hit. That's number 5. Flowers comes in to score. Castro's. And that is number 5 right there. So the bases are still jammed. And Soler is going to step to the plate. Flowers scored. He's going to bat from the right side. He batted .262, 10 homers, 47 RBIs. He went 2 for 4 in the last game. 1-0 Cubs. Tiant from the stretch. That's a foul tip. Tiant again looks in and gets the sign. He needs a double play ball here. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be 2-9 from the right side. And he's going to pick up a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Soler goes down swinging. First strikeout for Tiant. That's the second out. And here comes Chris Coughlin. He'll bat from the left side. Coughlin batted .250, 16 homers, 41 RBIs. And he was 0 for 3 in game 1. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-3 from the left side. And that's going to be a ballpark. Ballparks, as I say, for left-handed batters, is going to be a 13. It is a 13. That's a base hit. And that's going to drive in another run. And Coughlin's going to pick up an RBI. Rizzo touches the plate. And it's 2-0 in favor of the Cubs. On number 7. And 7. All right, so Luis Tiant. I'll straighten this out later. All right, so with 2 down now, bases still loaded, and Allison Russell will step to the plate. He's a right-hand batter. He batted .242, 15 homers, 34 RBIs. He also went 0 for 3 in the last game. Different outcome now for the Cubs, and I'll give you a line score of the last game. Here comes the pitch. That's a 4-3 from the right side. That's another ballpark. And he's a right-hand batter, and it's a 6, and that's a 3. And it's going to be another base hit. Soft base hits, and the runs are scoring on ballparks. Montero comes in. Cubs now lead at 3-0. And here comes Jake Arrieta. Arrieta is no fool to the bat. He's a good hitter. And he goes on a 6 pitching card with a lot of power. So there's 2 down. This is the 9th batter of the inning. 3-0 Chicago Cubs. We're in the bottom of the first here. And here comes the pitch from Luis Tiant. That's going to be a 1-6. And that's going to be a ground ball to the right side, picked up by the second baseman, Griffin. He fires to cut Danny Cater at first, and that'll do it. 9 batters to the plate. The Chicago Cubs do get 3 runs on 3 hits, 3 walks. They leave 3. And we played 1 here at Wrigley Field. It's the Boston Red Sox of 72-0. And the 2015 Chicago Cubs 3. Oh, come on, man. All right. All right. Let me just move this out of the way. Okay. All right, Jake Arrieta is back on the bump. And he's going to face a cleanup man, the right fielder, Reggie Smith. What do we say, 3? 1-3. And we go to the second inning here. Reggie Smith steps to the plate. He's a switch hitter. He's going to be batting from the left side. .270 hitter, 21 homers, 74 RBIs. Here comes the pitch. And that missed the tower altogether. But it'll count. And that's a 5-8 left side range play to the second baseman. That's going to be Allison Russell. He's a 218. So he has to clear 1 and a 2 off the 20. And he does. And his errors are 11, 14, and an E1 on a 13, E2 on a 3 and an 18. So he's going to field the ball, plays it, fires to first base, and that's 1 down. 1 away. And Rico Petrocelli is stepped to the plate, right-hand batter. Rico batted .240, 15 homers, 75 RBIs. 1 out. CHI J.Arrieta looks in, and he delivers a 3-8. 3-8 from the right side. High fly ball to center field, fairly deep. Dexter Flowers is there. He corrals it for the out, and that's 2 down. 2 away. And Carlton Fisk will step to the plate from the right side. Fisk batted .293. He also hit 22 homers, 61 RBIs. Carlton waiting for Jake's delivery. And it's a 5-11 from the right side. And it's going to be a range play to first base. Rizzo's a 1-9. He gets to everything. His errors are 3 and an 18. And that's a 20. And he's going to field it. Fisk is fairly good speed. And he's going to take it himself for the out. And the Red Sox go down 1-2-3 here in the 2nd inning. Played 1.5 here at Wrigley Field. It is the Red Sox nothing and the Chicago Cubs 3. All right, let's see if BOS L.Tiant can have a better inning, a little better control. Red Sox. And it's going to be the top of the batting order again. Dexter Flowers, switch hitter, batting from the left side. He walked, he stole, and he scored. All in the day's work. Here comes Tiant's first pitch in the 2nd inning. 1-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a split on a 9 on a double. That's a 15, and it's a fly ball to center field. Moving over is Tommy Harper to his left. He makes the catch on a slide. A wonderful catch by Tommy Harper to cut that ball down. It could have been a possible double or a triple, and he made a great play off Dexter Flowers. 1 away. All right, 1 down. Anthony Rizzo has stepped to the plate, batting from the left side. He walked, and he scored. Batting from the left side. Tiant looks in, and he goes 2-9 from the right side. 2-9. Whoa, it is Rizzo's power column. And he pops it up in between a walk and a diamond shot, and the shortstop, Aparicio, on the edge of the outfield grass. He makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 away. And here comes Chris, excuse me. Here comes Chris Bryant. He flew out to right field his last time up. 0 for 1 in the game. Tiant looks in and delivers. And it's a 4-6 from the right side. It's going to be a split on a 1-2 on a triple. That's a 17. That's going to be a long single. Chris makes the turn and puts the brakes on. And that is a 2-out single for Chris Bryant. 4th hit for the Chicago Cubs. Bryant is a 17, off for 7. No backslash. So we're going to see if he can get the jump on that 7. To be held. And here we go. Let's see if he gets it. And it's a 6. He doesn't get it. So the back number is a 6, and you can forget about it. He is not going. He doesn't get the jump. That's the jump indicator. Montero steps in. He walked his last time up, and he scored. 3-0 Chicago Cubs. Montero. is a 1-4 from the right side and is tapped right back to the mound. Luis fields it. He throws to first base to Danny Cater. And that is it for Chicago Cubs. No runs. There was one hit. There was no errors and one man left on. We play 2 here at Wrigley. It is the Chicago Cubs 3 and the Boston Red Sox nothing. We'll go to the 3rd inning. All right. Okay, shut off the heater. Okay, we go to the top of the third inning, and here comes Danny Cater. He's a right-hand batter, batted .237 the year of 1972, 8 homers, 39 RBIs. Arrieta, he's going to wind, he kicks, he deals, and it's going to be a 1-7. Right side, split chance, 1-8 single. That's an 11. And it's going to be lined out to the third baseman, Bryant, right there. And he stabs it for the out. One away. One down. A lot of movements on this tabletop. All right, so Doug Griffin steps in, batted .260, 2 homers, 35 RBIs. Right-hand batter. Arrieta delivers a .211 on him. And it's going to be a ground ball to the right side. It's going to be picked up by Rizzo. And he flips to Arrieta. And that's a 3-1 put out. 2 down. And here comes Luis Tiant. He's a 1 card. He's a weak righty. Batting from the right side. Arrieta looks in. Gets a sign by Montero. And he goes 3-9 on him. 3-9 is going to be chopped down to third base. Bryant comes in, fields it, throws to first base, and that is it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 for the 3rd time. So we play 2.5 here in Chicago. It is the Boston Red Sox of 1972 nothing. The Chicago Cubs 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Boys, let's see what we got here. All right, Sterling Castro step in. He singled his last time up, 1 for 1 in the game. Just see. All right, so Sterling batting from the right side. Luis back on the bump, and he looks in. Fisk gives him the sign. Here comes 5-6 from the right side, and that's a high fly ball, shallow. Moving in is Tommy Harper. He's coming in, and he makes the catch on the run. And that is the first out. 1 down. Sola will step to the plate. He struck out swinging his last time up. 1 down. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Watching Saturday night at the ballpark, being played tonight, New Year's night. And here comes the pitch from Tiant. And he drops a 4-7 on him from the right side. 4-7's a split on a double, 1-3. That's a 13. That's a high fly ball. Shot fairly deep. And Tommy Harper is going to be there, corrals it. And that's a 2nd out. So 2 away. And here comes left-hand hitting Chris Coghlan. He singled his last time up. Coghlan, left-handed batter. Tiant looks in. And he goes 1-7 on him. 1-7 is a swing and a miss, and he strikes out Coghlan to end the inning. and that's Tiant's second strikeout. So we play 3 here at Wrigley Field. It is the Chicago Cubs 3 and the Boston Red Sox nothing. This is an elimination game, 0-1 bracket. So we'll go to the 4th. J.Arrieta taking his warm-ups. All right, J.Arrieta finishes his warm-ups. We go to the 4th. We go to the top of the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Here comes Tommy Harper. Harper struck out looking his first time up. And let's see what he does with his second at bat. Harper, right-hand batter. Righty on righty. Here comes Arrieta's pitch. Oh, shit. And we're going to do a re-roll on that. I seldom do re-rolls, but 3 drops. 3 dropped ice. I'm going to do a re-roll. And that's a little better. 4-9 from the right side. Range play. Range play is to the shortstop, and that's Castro. He's at 328. 1-4 on the 20. He has to clear. And it's an 8. He'll grab it. And that's a 9. And I don't see any 9, so Castro fields the ball. He'll throw over the first to Rizzo, and that's 1 down. Mark it to 6-3. If you keep your score. 1 away. We R-E. Don't make me laugh, because if I laugh, I'm going to start coughing. All right, 1 away. And Aparicio stand to the plate. And here comes Luis. Struck out looking his last time up. Arrieta looks in. And he drops a 3 deuce on him from the right side. And that's going to be a range play to the left fielder. Hoglin's at 3-0. So he really doesn't. All right, so he has to clear 1 through 6 on the 20. He doesn't make errors. And he's not going to get to it. It's going to drop in for a base hit. And the Red Sox get their first hit of the game on a range play to the left fielder. I don't know if Coughlin picked up that ball, but never got to it. And he has no errors, so Luis is on. Luis Aparicio is a 6 on a jump on a 13. Arrieta is a +6, so it's a +5 actually. +5. It's going to be a +3, so he gets to a 16. 16 on an 11 backslash. Let's see. Let me see if I got that right again. All right, so he's going to get a 5. It's going to, between the catcher and the pitcher, it's going to be a +5. And the catcher, Ontario, is a +1, so this is +6. We only go up to 5. And then we have the -2. So it's a +3 on a 13 on a 6 jump. So let's see if he can get the jump on a 6. He has a backslash of 11. So let's see what happens here. And it's an 8, so he does not get the jump. So we'll mark it as he doesn't get the jump. His back number is a 5, so we're not going to try that, of course. And here comes Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski flew out to left field his first time up. Yaz steps to the plate from the left side. Jake Arrieta looks in and gets a sign by Montero. Here comes the pitch. That account. And that's going to be a 1-7 from the right side. And that's going to be a high fly ball to center field. Moving in is Dexter Flower. And he's going to make the catch for the second out. So Yaz. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. okay. It's great to have a cold. I haven't gotten a cold in 15 years. I went to church last Sunday, and this woman was coughing behind me that was coughing. I don't know if she covered herself, but I knew I was going to get sick. I knew it. Anyway, Reggie Smith grounds out to second base his first time up. He's a switch hitter. He's batting from the left side. And Reggie's going to shake and bake here. And here comes the pitch by J.Arrieta from the stretch. And here it comes. And he goes 3-4 on the, oh, and that ball is ripped way back there, right center field. Back goes Flowers, Soler, and they are looking at it. It drops into the bullpen in right center field, and the Red Sox are on the board. Reggie Smith goes yard. Well, laid it right in there, and Reggie pounced all over it. And the Red Sox are on the board with 2 runs. Right fielder, Reggie Smith. And that was with 2 outs. So, love to get runs with 2 outs. And there comes Rico, the Brooklyn-born third baseman. Rico Petrocelli stands in from the right side. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to center field. I still haven't gotten sick this fall, and with the fingers crossed, it stays that way. Usually I get 2 weeks flu. That drains me. Well, the only thing I can tell you, every time you go out, go to the store, carry one of those sanitizers with you, and when you get home, just wash your hands. Very, very, very good. And I'm telling you, I haven't gotten a cold, and this lady, I felt like the spray hit my back of my neck. Ugh. Anyway, Petrocelli, here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a 1-7. 1-7 from the right side, and he's going to be called out on strike. So Petrocelli gets caught looking on a high fastball, and he just looks at the home plate umpire and just says, "You gotta be kidding me." Third strikeout for J.Arrieta. Well, the Red Sox do get 2 on the 2-run blast by Reggie Smith on 2 hits. There were no errors and no men left on. We played 3.5 here at Wrigley Field. It's the 72 Red Sox 2, and the Chicago Cubs 15-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Let's go. All right, 2 runs. All right. Allison Russell will lead it off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He's a right-handed batter. And L.Tiant finishes his warm-ups, and here comes Russell stepping to the right side of the plate. He's 1 for 1 in the game. And here comes the pitch. 4-6 from the right side. And that's going to be split on a triple 1-2. That's a 3. And it is nicely cut off by Tommy Harper. It's going to be a long single for Russell. That had triple written all over it. And Allison gets first base, second hit of the game for Russell. All right, so he is a 13, 6-7, /12. And what did I say? Nothing on L.Tiant. -3 on Fisk. And the hold is a -5. So we're going to drop down to 7. We're not going to take chances here. J.Arrieta is a pretty good hitting pitcher, especially in that 2 count. Let's see what Joe Madden wants to do with him. Sacrifice. The corners are in. And we're going to mark that the corners are in. Corners are in. He's a C bunter. He'll drop him down to a B. And Joe Maddon's going to roll the dice here, and he's going to let him swing away. See what he does. And it's going to be a 5-5. What's Arrieta? I didn't write that down. Arrieta is a 6. And righty. All right, so it's a 5-5, and that's the column he wanted, but he swings and misses and strikes out. So Tiant picks up his third strikeout. And one away. And step into the plate, Flower. Switch hitter. He is 0 for 1. Flew out to center his last time up. Dexter. Waiting for Tiant's pitch. And here it comes. And we have freeze right here on this 4-11. It's a 2. It's a balk or a pass ball. It's going to go to the catcher on a pass ball. And pass balls for Carlton Fisk is a 3, so we're going to have a pass ball roll here. 1 to 3, and he's going to move up. And, it was almost a 1. Yeah, it's 11, so he doesn't get it. So we'll go with this 4-11. 4-11 from the left side, and that's a fly ball to right field. And it is Smith moving over towards the corner, and he's going to grab it for the out. Next to Flowers. Next to Flowers flies out. That is out number 2. Just hold on a second, please. All right, so 2 down. And Russell hanging out at first base, and here comes Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo is a left-handed batter. Rizzo is 0 for 1. He popped up to the shortstop his last time up. Allison with 2 outs. He's going to get a +2 on a 15 now. Let's see what Anthony Rizzo can do here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs. He's going to shake and bake here, and let's see what happens. And he goes 6-8 from the left side, and he's going to draw a walk. So we have a 2-out walk with 2 men on. Allison moves up to second base. And that's Tiant's 4th walk, I'm assuming. And it is 4th walk, 2 outs. And here comes Chris Bryant. Right-hand batter singled his last time out, 2 outs. Tiant from the stretch looks over at second base. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to drop in on a 2-4 from the right side. Ooh, and he nicks Chris Bryant. And we got the bases loaded. And the bases are loaded with Cubbies. Here in the 4th inning, hit batter. And that is number 3. Number 3. So with 2 outs now, bases loaded, Carlton Fisk going to the mound. 3 men on. And the left-hand batter in Manuel Montero will step to the plate. He is 0 for 1. And Luis is going to go with the wind-up here. I'm assuming Fisk told him, go with the wind-up, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-4 from the right side, and it's tapped right back to Luis Tiant. He goes to first base to Danny Cater, and he gets out of it. So he jams Montero for the 2nd time to ground the ball out right back to the pitcher. And that'll do it for the Cubs here in the 4th inning. There was no runs, 1 hit. There was a walk and a hit batter, and we played 4. It is the Chicago Cubs 3 and the Boston Red Sox 2. We'll go to the 5th inning. On to the 5th. J.Arrieta is finishing up his warm-ups, and it's going to be Carlton Fisk to get to the plate here from the right side. And J.Arrieta cleaning up the bump a little bit, and now he steps to the rubber. Here comes Carlton Fisk. He's waiting for his pitch. Here comes J.Arrieta's pitch to Carlton, and that's going to be a 4-9 from the right side. It's going to be a range play to the shortstop. Shortstop is Castro. He has to clear 1 through 4 on the 20. And he'll glove it. And that's an 11. And I don't see an 11, so it's a ground ball. Castro, he's going to field it near the hole. Turns, throws, and nails him for the out. So mark it 6-3. 1 away. Danny Cater, right-hand batter, lined out to third his last time up. J.Arrieta, pitch is a 2-8 from the right side, and that's grounded to the right side. It's going to be fielded by Rizzo, and he's going to flip to Jake J.Arrieta for the out, and that's a 3-1 put out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 5th inning. 3-2 in favor of the Cubs. Doug Griffin stands in from the right side. Grounded out his last time up. J.Arrieta goes 5-7 on him from the right side. That's going to be a bit. That's going to be a hit. It's going to be a split on a 1-8 on a double. That's a 9, and it is going to be cut off nicely by Dexter Fowler. To stop it from going for extra bases. Good speed by Dexter. And we have a 2-out single with Luis Neon coming to the plate. With 2 outs, Griffin 16 off of 5. Gonna hold him. All right, so Tiant's going to bat here, and hopefully it lands on J.Arrieta's card, but if not, J.Arrieta from the stretch looks over at first base and delivers the pitch, and it's going to be a 3-6 from the right side, and Tiant hits a ground ball to short. It is picked up by Castro rather. He'll go the long way, and that'll do it for the Red Sox here in the 5th inning. 4.5 in the books here at Wrigley Field. It is the Chicago Cubs 3 and the Boston Red Sox 2. Leave them in. That's the first base runner they left on base. All right. Lower the bottom. 5th inning. All right, let's look at the games each team played the last time. The Cubs played the Dodgers here at Wrigley Field, and the Cubs jumped on the Boston Red Sox early. They got shut out the last time, so it was good that they scored runs early in this ball game. For the Red Sox, they lose to the Los Angeles Angels 3-1. The Angels jumped on them early in the 2nd and 3rd, scoring 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd. They had the 3-0 lead. Red Sox finally got on board in the bottom of the 4th inning. But the rest of the way, that's how the game ended, 3-1 in favor of Los Angeles over the Boston Red Sox. So Luis will face Castros, Sola, and Coughlin here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They did get a hit, right? Yeah. All right, so Sterling Castro has stepped in from the right side. Luis L.Tiant looks in, and he's going to rubs up the ball and delivers. Oh, without a count. And that's going to drop in on a 2-5 from the right side. Ground ball to the left side. It's going to be picked up by Aparicio, standing right there. Flies to first base. 1 away. 1 down. George Soler will step in. He's 0 for 2. Batting from the right side. Tiant has calmed down, as you can say. Having a rough first inning, giving up 3 walks and 3 hits for 3 runs. And he's somewhat calmed down here. Tiant looks in. And it's a 2-4 from the right side. It's going to be a ballpark for the righty, Sola. Ballparks. Where are you? All right. So for the right-hand batters, it's a 6. That's a 19. So he's going to line it out to the shortstop. Well, actually, 2-4. Right side. That's not true. It's a ground ball to first base. Everything can't be a line shot on a. And Baseball Demos mentioned something to this effect. So it's a 2-4 from the right side ballpark. And it's a ground ball. It was supposedly going to be a ground ball. So this is going to be a ground ball to first base. And Danny Cater is going to take it to the bag for the 2nd out. So 2 away, and Chris Coughlin will step in from the left side. Cubs got quiet, so they had a little bit of action in the 4th, but Tiant got out of it, and here comes Chris Coughlin with 2 outs. And he drops a 4-9 on him from the left side. 4-9 is going to be another walk. So that walk is number 5. Nope, it's number 6, Tiant. It's a 2-out walk. And Tiant only gave up 2 walks his last game, so it's a 2-out walk on a 19 off a 6 jump for Coughlin. And he give me a free base. I'm going to try to steal one now. Okay, it's a -5, so 1 to 14 on a 6. 1 to 14 on a 6. There's no backslash, so let's see if he can get the 6 for a steal. And it's a 2. He's not going to get it. So does he not get the jump? Coughlin's back number is an 11. And we're not going to do that with 2 outs. So anyway, Allison Russell, a pair of hits. That's why I wanted to steal the base. And Allison is going to shake right there. Here comes the pitch. 6-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a cold strike 3. And Tiant gets him looking. So Tiant picks up strikeout number 4. And that'll do it for the Cubs here in the 5th. No runs, there were no hits, there were no errors, but a walk and a man left on. And we played 5 innings here at Wrigley Field in Chicago. You're looking at the 0-1 bracket. Somebody's going home tonight. It's either going to be CHI J.Arrieta or Luis Tiant. We'll go to the 6th inning. sixth inning. I want to thank you for joining me. It's great to have you guys here on the first day of 2025. And shit. Hold on a second, guys. All right. Just give me a minute. Excuse me. All right, we go to the, I don't expect many watches when I play these games at 10:15 at night. I understand everybody has work. Tomorrow's the first day back to work, but they could watch the video. That's where I usually pick up my counter numbers on my replays. So anyway, we go to the sixth, and for the Red Sox, it's going to be Tommy Harper, Luis Aparicio, and Carl Yaz here in the sixth inning. Tommy Harper is 0 for 2. Arrieta looks in and gets the sign in the first pitch in the sixth. Goes 2-8 from the right side, and that's going to be a ground ball to the right side. Tommy Harper with great speed. Arrieta gets to the bag, and Rizzo flips it to him for a 3-1 putout. One away. World, you got some fancy penmanship. BTW, like it. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Luis, which your the world's worst gamer? All right. What's your first name? What's your true name? Luis Aparicio steps in from the right side, singled his last time up, and scored. And here comes the pitch. It's a 5-8 from the right side. 5-8. It's going to be a range play to the second baseman, and that's Russell. Russell is at 218. He has to clear. Sean. All right, Sean. Thank you. What did I say? 218. Has to clear one of the two off the 20. Sean, you play Strat? I'm assuming you do. All right, so it's a 15. So he's going to make the play. So we got in a 10, and there's no 10. So it's a ground ball to the right side, picked up by Russell. He'll throw to first base to Rizzo, and that's a 4-3 putout. Second out here in the sixth inning, and here comes Carl Yaz Skripsky. And he's going to bat from the left side. He's 0 for 2. He flew out to center field his last time up. And the Red Sox are down by 1, so they're going to need another run or more to try to advance to the next bracket, which will be the 1-1 bracket. 5-5. 5-5 from the left side, and Yaz gets called out on strikes. What a beautiful slider by Arrieta to nail Yaz. And that'll be Arrieta's 4th strikeout. It's a 1-2-3 inning here in the 6th inning. It's 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is the Red Sox 2 and the Cubs 3. All right. Bottom of the 6th. And Arrieta will step to the plate. Arrieta is 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. He's hitting on a 6 card. So if he clocks the 2 column, he's going to have some dangerous results here. And let's see what happens. He's standing in from the right side. T.Ant looks in and drops a 112 on him. Just chopped down to third base softly. Petrocelli moving in. Hold on a second. What do I got here? Yeah, what am I doing? 112. Had a brain freeze. Chopped down to third. Petrocelli will pick it up. And he fires the first base to Danny Cater. Make it a 5-3 put out. 1 out, no, because I didn't mark the 6th off, that's why. Alright. I started hold on. I'm going to... Excuse me. I started playing Strat-PC again in the past week. I got 2 true cards in dice. Strat games, 1999. So I hardly touched it. Got something used recently, locally, which is early 90s. You know, listen, the PC game ain't bad. You know, I keep my stats on the PC game, and other guys do that too. You know, bring out the cards and dice and roll yourself a few games and see how you like it. It's much easier with the PC. I understand that, but cards and dice, there's nothing like holding the dice. If you have a nice dice tower like this one is, you know, you can have a lot of fun with it. All right, so Decks of Flowers is 0 for 2. Flied out to right field his last time up. Here comes T.Ant's pitch. 1-6 from the right side, and that's a split on a home run. 1-5. It's a 13. It's a deep fly ball to left field. Oh, Dexter just got underneath that. The left fielder, Yaz, is at the wall, the green monster, and it's coming down, and he's going to make the catch. Carl knows how to play that wall. All right, so 2 down. And here comes Anthony Rizzo, batting from the left side. Anthony's 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. And T.Ant looks in. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-2 Cubs here at Wrigley Field. And T.Ant drops a 1-4 on him from the right side. 1-4 is a ground ball to the right side. It's going to be picked up by Griffin. He throws to Danny Cater. And that'll do it. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Luis T.Ant here in the 6th inning. And we played 6 here at Wrigley Field. It is the 72 Red Sox 2 and the 2015 Chicago Cubs 3. It's 0-1 bracket. It's the elimination game. And it's getting late now. We're going to the 7th. It's a 1-run game. So let me pay attention to the defenses. I don't like 4s that are playing the field, especially in the outfield. So we go to the 7th, and it's going to be Reggie Smith. Reggie Smith hit a 2-run homer in the 4th inning to give the Red Sox a couple of runs. That's how they got on the board. It's a 3-2 as we stand. 7th inning. And here comes Reggie. And he delivers a 6-8 from the left side. 6-8, and he's going to be called out on strikes. So Arrieta picks up strikeout number 5. And he has 2 in a row. That's 1 out. Big strikeout right there, for sure. And here comes Rico. Rico is 0 for 2. Struck out his last time up. Waits Arrieta's pitch. And that's a 1. It's back there. It's a 1. Oh, we got snake eyes. Hold on, guys. That is a 1. And there's no men on, and that's a 2 on the 20. There's no men on, so 1-2 from the right side. 1-2 from the right side, and that's going to be lined out to second base. Russell right there, he stabs it for the out. That is 2 quick Boston Red Sox outs here in the 7th inning. Arrieta only gave up 3 hits less so far. Cubs with 4. This is the way these under 2 ERA tournament is going with the hits. And here comes Carlton Fitz. He is 0 for 2. Big bat. Needs that 1 column to tie up the game. And the pitch. That's going to be a 6-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a called strike 3. So Arrieta picks up a pair of strikeouts, and Fisk is questioning it. And that is going to end that argument right there. We are at 7th inning stretch time here at Wrigley Field. You're watching the Saturday night at the ballpark between the 72 Red Sox and the 2015 Chicago Cubs. This is an elimination game. And if you're looking forward to Saturday, we have another contest, and it's going to be the winner's bracket, and it's going to be the 1958 Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be Witt against the Kansas City Monarchs, 1938, and it's going to be Smith for, and I didn't write down their first name, so these guys are way before my time. And that's this Saturday's game here at Saturday night. All right, so 7th is done. And Tiant's going to take the bump. And it's going to be Chris Bryant, Montero, and Castro here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Chicago Cubs are going to try to get some insurance here. Chris Bryant will step to the plate from the right side. He is 1 for 2 in the game, and here comes Tiant's pitch. And that's going to be a 4-11 from the right side, and that's going to be a called strike 3. And Tiant strikes out Chris Bryant, looking for the 5th strikeout of his night. And that is 1 out, and Montero is going to grab the bat and go to the left side. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Tiant looks in, gets a sign by Fesky, and it's going to be 2-7. 2-7 from the right side. That's a swing and a miss, and Montero goes down swinging. That's a pair of strikeouts for Luis Tiant here in the 7th inning, trying to keep this team, the Boston Red Sox of 1972, in this. And Sterling Castro stepped to the plate. He is 1 for 3 in the game. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Tiant looks in, winds, kicks, and he delivers. 2-6 from the right side, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And Tiant strikes out the side here in the 7th inning. So he picks up strikeout 5, 6, and 7 here in the 7th. Maybe that'll motivate the Red Sox. No runs, no hits, there were no errors, no men left on. 7 in the books. We'll go to the 8th. And we have a 3-2 game. I think we're going to have 9th inning drama. Sean, we're going to have 9th inning drama if you're still here. I can sense it. There we got it, back on the bump. Bobby B. Yeah, sometimes I say flowers, but it's flower. I know that. All right, Danny Cater, Griffin, and Tiant here in the top of the 8th inning. Gonna have a pinch hitter possibly for Tiant, and they got warm-ups going in the bullpen. And we're gonna look for a pinch hitter here. Who would it be? Let's see. I just gotta look. All right, Danny Cater will step to the batter's box from the right side, and Arrieta will stand in. Here comes the pitch. 2-2. 2-2 from the right side. And that's going to be an upward triangle for Danny Cater. And it's going to be a 1-2. And that's a 4. And that's going to be lined out to the shortstop, Castro. And there's one down. All right, I'll time out. Yep, it will be. Yep, of course. They're both under 1 ERA. All right. Pardon me. 1 out, and here comes Doug Griffin, and Arrieta looks in, gets a sign by Montero, and that's going to be a 1-7. 1-7 from the right side. It's going to be a solid base hit into left field. So the Red Sox have to tie it on. And Griffin. How many got? There's 1 out. Let's see what I can do here. Sean, what do you want to do? You want to pinch hit, or I think I'm going to pinch hit. Let's see, 214. I'm going to send up a lefty, that's for sure. See who I got. Start with that. It looks like Andy Cosmo. Oh, he's a righty. I might bat him anyway. Let me see. Ben Ogilvy. Berta. Phil Gagliano. Vasco is going to be the batter. He's going to pinch hit for L.Tiant, and that's going to do it for Luis. And then I got to pencil him in. Pinch hitter. Right batter. 233, 9 homers, 19 RBIs. All right, so we got a runner off first. That is not a great bench. Good Carroll, I bet. Strike card. Hit 500 or 2 at bats. You got the computer game up? Sure. All right, so we have Andy coming up, Costco, and let's see. Gonna hold. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna swing away here. Oh, okay. Baseball reference, always a good idea to look up at baseball reference. 1 out. Costco to batter. And here comes a pitch by J.Arrieta, batting for BOS L.Tiant. We'll give you his numbers in a minute. 1 out, foul tip. And here comes the pitch. 4-7. 4-7 from the right side. It's a fly ball to left field. And moving in is Coughlin. And he's going to make the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 down. Costco. Here comes Tommy Harper. Tommy Harper is 0 for 3 in the game. That from the right side. And we are going down by around 16. Oh yeah, wait a minute. 16. And he's going to get a +3. That's a 19 out of 5. So let's see if he can get the roll. And here comes the jump roll. And he gets it. It's a 19. So it is, I mean, it's a 4. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's a 5. And he does get the jump. So it's a 19. And Montero is a 15. They're going to just let him go. They're not going to take any chances with a throwing arm of 15 off Montero. So Griffin is going to steal the base with 2 outs and Tommy Harper at the plate. So we got a runner in scoring position. J.Arrieta from the stretch, looks over. And here comes the pitch. It's a 1-8. From the right side, and that's going to be a solid base hit into right field. So we have calculations to do. Tommy Harper might have delivered the tying run here. It's a 16 into right field with 2 outs. Let me see, with 2 outs there too. Right field there too, and that's going to be a 1-19. He's going to score, and I got the wrong piece up. So Red Sox tied the game up on that base hit. Then after that, the throw gets cut off. And Griffin's going to score on the center fielder's base hit. RBI. And Harper will hold at first base with 2 outs. So we got a tie game. And here comes Luis Aparicio. Aparicio, we got another runner on. And Tommy Harper can steal. Let's see what we got here. Arrieta's a +6, +5. -3 is 1, 2. 19, he's going to get that. Let's see if he gets the jump here. We're going to try it again. Foul tip. All right, for the jump. Let's see if he gets it. He needs a 4 and a 5. And he gets it again. He gets it on 4. It's good. So it's going to be a 19, and they're not going to test him. He's going to go into second base. 75% chance of not throwing him out. That's another stolen base, and it's all on CHI J.Arrieta. So it's Red Sox need another base hit. Aparicio at the plate. CHI J.Arrieta from the stretch. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-8 from the right side. Oh, that's a hot column. And the rolls in between, a lot of action. It's a ground ball to the left side, picked up by Castro. And he's going to throw it to first base to end the inning here. In the 8th inning, the Red Sox do pick up a run on 2 hits. They leave 1. 7.5 in the books. Red Sox 3, Cubs 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Let me see. Hold on a second, I gotta pull my nose. Sorry, guys. Alright, so Tiant is done. I need to, let me see, Aparicio. Alright, so we're gonna get the best they got. Let's see what their close all is. 5, 320, 293. Bobby Bowman. Yep, Bobby Bowman's coming in. All right, let me just see what gives here. All right, so Tiant went 7 innings. He gave up 5 hits and he struck out 7, but he gave up a lot of walks. That's 3, 4, 5. So 5 walks, 7 strikeouts, 5 hits. Gave up 3 runs. And they were all earned. Yep. And Bowman's coming in. Right-hand thrower. He had a 2.93 ERA. Went 0-1 with 5 saves. So Cubs are up. 1 run. 2 hits. So there, he's going to step to the plate from the right side for the Chicago Cubs. Bottom of the 8th inning. 3-3 is your score. 3-3 is the score, and here comes Bobby Bones' first pitch. I'll make the mark here, hold on. All right. Bottom of the 8th, 3-3 is the score. Bobby Bones on the bump. So yeah, and the pitch, that'll count. And that goes down as a 2-9 from the right side, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. That's number 1. 1 away. Chris Coughlin comes to the plate, batting from the left side. Chris is 1 for 2 with a walk. 6-5. Left side, 6-5, and that's going to be a range play. To the shortstop, 224 on Aparicio. 224, he has to clear 1-2 on the 20. And he gets that done. And let me see, 7-10, and he's going to scoop it up, fires to first base. And that's a 6-3 put out, 2 away. And Allison Russell will step to the plate. And 2 outs. Russell is 2 for 3 in the game. Here comes his pitch. 4 deuce from the right side. 4 deuce, right side, diamond shot. Diamond shot. He has the power. Does Allison Russell put the Cubs in the lead? He's a right-hand batter. And it's a 14. That's an 8, and she is gone. Allison Russell gets his 3rd hit. And he pots one over the ivory and gives the Cubs a 4-3 lead. And Arrieta will step to the plate with 2 down now. He's a 6 hitting card. He's 0 for 3. And the pitch by Bone. And it's going to be a 5-4 right side, 5-4 ballpark. And he is a righty. So it's a 6. That's a 3. That's a base hit. And Arrieta Dexter Fowler will step to the plate. Runner on first. And that's the pitcher, so he's going to hang tight. Dexter is 0 for 3 with a walk. And here comes the pitch. 6-5. 6-5 from the left side. 6-5 is a range play to the shortstop. Again, Aparicio has to clear 1 and 2 off the 20. And it's a 3. He just gloves it. He just gets to it. 9-10. He's going to make the play. Let me see. Range play, and it's going to be a 6-3 put out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here in the 8th inning. But they do tack on a run to take the lead on an Allison Russell home run, solo shot off the diamond. They do get 2 hits, and they do leave a man. Played 8 innings here in Wrigley Field, and and Chicago is 3 outs away from advancing and going to the 1-1 bracket. And the Boston Red Sox and L.Tiant 3 outs away of going home. So the Red Sox will step to the plate with Yaz. Oh shit. Yeah, yes. Carl Yastrzemski will step in. Did I say that right? What was his name, Sean? Batting from the left side. 0 for 3. Red Sox down. They're down by a run. And here comes the pitch by CHI J.Arrieta. And he is, let me see. He gave up 2 hits. He's not tied. He needs to give up 2 more. All right, so it's a 3-8 from the right side, and that's going to be a base hit for Carl Yaz. And it's a leadoff base hit. And guess who's coming to the plate? Reggie Smith. Hey, Frankie Yaz, how you doing, buddy? I got a pronunciation lesson from somebody. I don't even know who it was. Anyway, Reggie Smith will step to the plate, hit a solo shot in the 4th inning for a 2-run homer to give the Boston Red Sox 2 runs. I'm glad to hear it, Frankie. Happy New Year. We go with Reggie Smith batting from the left side. Warm-ups are going in the Chicago bullpen right now. And Arrieta is 1 hit, 1 walk away from going tired. Reggie Smith's that's gonna count. Subject to change. And here comes Smith's roll from CHI J.Arrieta. And that's going to be 6-8 from the left side. And that's going to be a called strike 3. And Arrieta strikes out Reggie Smith looking for the 2nd time. And that is 7 strikeouts for Arrieta. So that's 1 down. Rico Petrocelli is going to stand to the plate. Yaz is on first base. And Petrocelli is 0 for 3. He's a right-hand batter. And he needs that 2 column. We're in the 9th inning. 72 Red Sox against the 2015 Chicago Cubs. This is an elimination game, so Red Sox are 2 outs away from going home. Runner on first. Petrocelli at the plate. Here comes Arrieta's pitch. That's going to go with 3-8 from the right side, and that's a high fly ball. And in comes Dexter Fowler, and he makes the catch. 2 away. And here comes Carlton Fisk, the Red Sox last hope. Carlton Fisk struck out his last time up. He's 0 for 3. We're in the top of the 9th inning. 2 outs, runner on first. Dying runners on first base. Pudge, he needs that 1 column. Arrieta looks in. Gets the sign. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 3-8 from the right side. And that is going to be a swing and a miss. And Pudge strikes out. And the ball game is over. Arrieta goes all the way. And he wins this one 4-3 over L.Tiant and advances to the 1-1 bracket. Cubs pull it off. True, Sean, you're right. And the Cubs are in happy mode right now, and they are going home to see who their next opponent will be in the 1-1 bracket. So we'll give you the stats in just a minute. Boston Red Sox of 72 are going home. L.Tiant. All right, so let me just clean this up. Frankie, how'd that 49 thing go for you? What happened? I got 5, 6, and 5. Any errors? I don't recall any errors. Did I pronounce that right? Errors? Just want to make sure I pronounce things right before anybody else says hello. Alright, Bowling goes 1 inning. He's going to take the loss. He gave up 2 hits, struck out 1. 2 hits, struck out 1. Gave up the run. Didn't walk anybody. So Bowling will take the loss. Bobby Bowling. Cleve 7, Boston 4. Oh, okay. Fell a complete game. All right. J.Arrieta just had a complete game. Did they pronounce that right? J.Arrieta? I don't know. Five hits. I got 7 hits on the side of the way. Yeah, I'll have to straighten it out later. J.Arrieta, he goes 9 innings. He gives up 5 hits. Struck out 8, and he walked. He walked none, and he gets the complete game. J.Arrieta gives up 3 runs. They're good. They're all earned. J.Arrieta gets the win. And J.Arrieta gets the win. Now that's your line score. No errors. Shit. For the Boston Red Sox in 1972, 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. For the Chicago Cubs, 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. It was Addison Russell putting the big one over the Ivory for the win in the bottom of the 8th inning to give J.Arrieta his first win, and moving up to the 1-1 bracket. L.Tiant will go home. Bobby Bowling, the loser in this one. He couldn't help out L.Tiant, and he gave up the home run to Allison in the 8th inning for the win. The Red Sox did have the tying run on base, but could not prevail. Did I say that right? Prevail. And that's the way this one ends. So next week, let me just get the line score here. And that'll do it. There you see it. Next week, actually it's Saturday, because I keep on thinking today's Sunday for some reason. It'll be the 58 Pirates against the 1938 Kansas City Monarchs. It's going to be, I think his name is Bobby Witt against Smith. I think it's Sean Smith, but we'll find out on Sunday at 10:15 this coming Sunday for a winners bracket game, and that should be a good one. So Jake Arrieta gets a complete game. Rendon. Did I say that right? Sleeves with closed ends. Yeah, they had the flap, Frankie, and then they had a peel so you can stick it. And I didn't want that. I didn't want no glue sleeves. That's for sure. You know. Yeah, well, it's an email process. When Amazon is very quick, you just go to excuse me. You just go to print out the label, and then you just pack it and bring it to where you got to bring it. eBay is a little bit of a pain in the ass. You got to send an email. They got to respond to that email. The email goes to eBay. They notify him, and then the email is going to come back to me with the shipping label. Hopefully by tomorrow, but we'll see. Yeah. Sean, if you're still here, thank you for Frankie, I'm gonna text you now. All right, I'm gonna end the video, and I'll text you in a few seconds. Okay, Sean, if you're still here, the world's worst gamer. Thank you for being here with me, and Frankie S. Thanks for dropping in. I think Joe Holland came in too. Yeah, I think Joe Holland said hello. And all right, we'll move on from this and go to the next one, and we're gonna say goodnight. All right, so everyone, Happy New Year once again. Please be safe out there. Bye, Sean. Take care, buddy. Just be safe out there. Be aware of your surroundings. They are here, and they are gonna look to hurt us, so just be aware of your surroundings, guys, and that's it. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.